Welcome back to our 100% playthrough of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim on PlayStation 5. Who's ready to finally put an end to the horse chases? I am, because we've been walking the wrong direction for the horse. So the horse, from what I've been able to see, and this is the red horse that's right outside Whiterun, it's actually just across from the stables. Where are you at, Whiterun? There you are. And I think the thing is, it's been blending into the background so well. I'm gonna look back on the last episode. I bet you we saw it and walked right past it. Because right there, she is. Not you, Sabercat. If anything, you're running the thing off. Alright. You beat it. Don't have time to play around with you anymore. And to be quite honest, I don't quite like you. Okay, that must have been the most random, unrelenting force death I think I've ever caused. I have no idea how falling from that short of a height killed it, but you will not see me complaining. So right over here, let's make sure the red horse is active, because this is the one that's right here with us. And from what I saw, he is right here in this little valley over here. Not far at all from Whiterun. Now, we did a community poll on the page yesterday on what we should call our new horse, since we're definitely going to have her for a while. Obviously, she won't be only our horse we get, so if your name didn't win, don't worry, we will definitely have more horses. But there she is. Literally blending into the background by the dead mammoth head. And to tame the wild horse, you have to get on it, ride her around until she bucks you off a few times. So we are doing this Legend of Zelda style. And let me just check my notes again, just to make sure that we have not, that the community has not changed the name. As we work our way back to the stable with her. Almost. Almost there, she's just being stubborn. YouTube. I think you have to get bucked off like 2 or 3 times. But the good thing is she's also running in the direction we need her to. To make sure you tame the wild horse, you have to get her to stop bucking and get to a stable to get a saddle put on her. And the amazing thing about these wild horses, that's why I wanted to make sure to get one as fast as possible. Their stats are better, but they're also labeled as essential. So finally, you don't have to worry about enemies killing the horse. There we go, we tamed it. Now the problem is, if we get off and leave her, she will default back to where we found her. So we have to get a saddle for her to officially be ours. So our purchased horse is going back to where she needs to go to. Again, thank you, Lucy, for all your service. You did an amazing job for us. Now we just need the ranch hand over here to make us a saddle. So you stay there a second.
Got it. Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
I'd like to register and rename my horse. Okay, now it doesn't matter what name the game gives her, and the reason I say it is it gives them a random name from a pool that it pulls from. We're naming the horse according to a community poll. And now that I'm finally on the page, the winner of the community poll is Daphne. So welcome to the team, Daphne. Let's immediately get some armor for you.
Riding a swift horse is riding a swift horse over the enemy.
Like change my horse's saddle.
Of course.
Alright, so we have standard white Imperial Stormcloak. Well, the Civil War's over, so there's really no reason for those. What does the white one look like, R? Alright, matches her mane. I like it. Now let's get her some armor.
Records? Or, of course.
If I remember, they said the armor adds 1,000 to their health. And by the way, you never have to worry about Lucy. She's just retired to stables. She'll stay there. At least this way she won't die, because she was not essential like the wild horses are. So right now we only have availability for steel and elven armor. So let's go ahead and check out what these two look like are. Steel.
Ride strong.
Nice. Liking it so far. Now what does the elven look like, R?
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Well, we just got one, luckily. Armor my horse. And let's go elven this time.
Aye.
Oh yeah, the golden locks of death. Red and gold. I like it. But not just that. We got the white feet. I mean, she's basically a Clydesdale. Not really. Red horses do exist, and they do, from the pictures I've seen, tend to have white feet. But this is amazing. So we finally got a horse that'll travel with us, that we can get on and fast travel with if we're overweight. And best of all, she cannot be killed. She is essential. So if we switch her out for another horse, she'll just default to where we found her over here in Whiterun. So finally, after such an arduous journey, welcome to the team, Daphne. Beautiful addition to the party. And just like that, we need to show her off back home. Obviously, we'll get into all the college stuff next week. This is more of a slice of life. Now we finally have ourselves a proper horse. And hold position there. As we've seen, they'll go right after the enemy. Wait till daytime so we can actually see. Especially with the sunrise. Let's get you right over to the edge. Now, I think the horse that ultimately I'm most interested in is the dwarven one. From what I've read, apparently that horse has unlimited sprinting. And if that is true, that is just unbelievable. I mean, it makes sense since it's kind of a robot horse. Obviously, a lot of people like the unicorn, but if I wanted the white horse, I would just get the white horse. Especially with the sunrise. Beautiful shot. Let's get one over at the house. And let's check out the sprint on this one. Notice she seems a bit faster. And is able to hold the sprint a lot longer. So now we don't have to worry about things outrunning us and creeping up on us. She is still sprinting after all this time, undisturbed. That is some amazing stamina. There, now she's finally done sprinting. Wow. And naturally, like all horses in Skyrim, she can climb like it's nobody's business. I mean, horses and werewolf are by far the two best ways to get around. Until you're able to ride a dragon. But don't worry, that's extremely late game. So let's go ahead, get her positioned so we can get a nice family photo. Right here looks about good. And just like that, we have our noble steed and a new adventure set before us. Where we'll go next week, I have no idea, but I'll tell you one thing. We are most likely going to be graduating college. So thanks for joining us, everyone. I know this was a bit of a short slice of life episode today, but I absolutely wanted to end this series on a good note, now that we finally got ourselves an amazing unkillable horse to adventure with us going forward. Up next, College of Winterhold. We're graduating. Next week on Dragon Ball Skyrim. Thanks for joining, everyone. Take care.